am so tired. Today has been a long day. Um, hmm. I need a, I need a like Ferrari. To live and making money. Um, damn. I already talked and I just forget what I'm talking about. But I need to start packing, well, buying clothes for Germany. Cause I have clothes, like I don't know, not enough clothes that can be like business slash like casual, like work slash, outside afterwards. That way I don't have to bring too many outfits with me. I can wear some of the same outfits during the day and after work. So that is the goal. I'll probably do that this weekend. Okay. What else? Ugh. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to buy that ticket for Orlando. And I have to request off. Mm-mm. My memory just nowadays this is bad. Um, Anything else I'm doing? I don't think so. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. Um, Things I wanted to react to today. I seen that Carisha and Charlamagne did an interview. Pretty entertaining, I must say. I watched the whole thing just like on their YouTube channel, but you gotta have variety. Hey, how are you? Is it Keem Crowley? We live and making money. What the fuck? Did my shit? Okay. I really like watching this guy, Poetic Flacco. A lot of times his takes are a little irritating, which is why I like watching them. Like I'm a sucker for rage bait. Um, if you say something crazy, I'm in them comments. Oh, hey. I didn't I didn't realize that was your YouTube name. Well, I didn't realize that was your last name. Crowley? I wouldn't have guessed that. Yeah. I don't know what I thought your last name was. Maybe Taylor? I don't know. Uh, um, oh, I remember what I was saying. I like the guy Poetic Flacco because he just be saying horrendous shit all the time. And I'm like, ooh, why would you say that? But it's good to react to. And I don't always disagree with his takes, but I would say like 75%. 75% of the time. Do connect. I need to it Ray. That's so weird. That's suspicious. Cause my last name's Gary. Just like the A and the R is switched. I think mom and dad need to get that checked out. We might be related. Well, they might be I don't know how to explain that what I'm trying to say. They might have been related by blood, not just by marriage. That's really odd. Like someone just had a typo one day and just put the R behind the A. Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna have to bring that up to them. So something's going on. Hmm. What's your dad's last name? Gray? I need to know. Okay, I'm gonna tell him. I mean, I guess it's too late now. They don't have 3 kids. Could be cousins, but hey, I guess it's distant. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully they respond. Um. Okay. When do? Oh, do you play games like video games? Um, cause every once in a while, me, Tavon, and Maya, well, I'm not good at video games. I just follow along. But like Grounded, what is this other games? Peak, Among Us. And I feel like there was one other game they had me play. But we would play it online sometimes if you want to join. These are all PC games, by the way. I don't have a gaming system. And I probably won't be buying one. Oh, you don't play? My bad. I had texted them and it was like, let's not speak that into existence. And Maya was like, how do you know mom's dad's last name? I know everything. Um, okay. All right, we gonna watch this game. Uh, Wait, I'm distracted. Not a game. We're gonna watch this video by Poetic Flacco.
Exactly what we're talking about.
Hold on, sir. Oh, damn. I didn't realize that. I didn't know it affected your sight as well. Um. Oh, sounds stupid. He asked if you and mom had different dads. No, that's how y'all are related. Lord. Okay. Keep getting distracted. Hmm. I'm gonna have to do some more 23andMe or Ancestry because I need to investigate. But this is Young Miami lies and panics when confronted about getting peed on Charlemagne the God by Poetic Flacco. That's worded kind of weird.
Charlamagne the God confronts young Miami about getting peed on live on the interview they did together. Her response was pretty ridiculous, to be honest. If
Very
you guys
ridiculous,
forgot
actually.
exactly what we're talking about, a few years ago on her podcast, Carisha Please, that no longer airs, Young Miami admits that she loves golden showers. Obviously, Diddy's signature is golden showers. We've seen it all across the court case. So
Wait, they said in the court documents? I thought that only started because his name was P. Diddy. So people were just like, oh, she got to be telling the truth. Like, it was just
and
implied.
this was around the same time she was dating Diddy too. So this was pretty peculiar.
Oh Lord, what is it? I can't say it. You got to. It say take a shower if you like golden showers. I do. Golden showers. Meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere, you like it?
I just like it.
You do? Freak. Freak of the week, huh? So you say take a shot. You say take a shot? Oh, we need a shot.
I take a shot.
You like go to shower?
I do.
But like peeing on you?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just do something.
I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, one more thing.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah, why I picked this
Girl,
one.
that's some sick
Admitting you are into golden showers around the same time you started dating Diddy, I mean, like, I don't know how anybody can talk their way out.
And that's another thing. They believed it because Diddy got all them allegations. So maybe, I mean, she could be telling the truth that it didn't really happen, but you already said it happened. Diddy got all these allegations. His name is P. Diddy. I'm inclined to believe it.
Of this one.
It
But
makes sense.
she does give an explanation and is kind of insane, but we'll get to that, okay? Charlamagne asks her about her relationship to Diddy, him going to jail, her thoughts on him going to jail, and why she chose to stand by his side. Now, I hated how he framed this question because she didn't stand by Diddy's side, bruh. Right? She was online publicly distancing herself from Diddy publicly, but as soon as that not guilty
She kind of stood by his side because she never spoke out against him. And like, I think it's kind of guilty by association, at least in this situation.
verdict came, that's when she tweeted out something. That's when she kind of started to get closer to Diddy, right? She sent like a letter for his sentencing guideline. She wanted to get closer to him because he knew he was coming home within like a year or two. I don't count that as loyalty, all right? I count that as an opportunist. But yeah, Charlamagne asked her why she decided to stay loyal to Diddy, especially after watching the video with Cassie and all the allegations that has came forward from several women about Diddy.
You say, you name a bunch of men, and you say, my billionaire nigga that stay on the island used to tell me, take that, while he me for hours. Now, we know who that is.
Take that.
That's Diddy. In light of everything that has transpired, why weren't you afraid to still say that?
Because I think that I should be able to express myself. I should be able to say my life experiences. I don't feel like I should be silenced or I can't speak on anything or I should be scared because I just was in a relationship with somebody and what we had wasn't a crime or it was wrong. So it's like, I'm expressing myself.
God, I love a hood bit, man. The only
Yeah, I don't think she would have came out and put that in the lyrics in the song if he didn't get convicted on all of the charges. He only got convicted on like I think it was like 2, like with the Mann Act. If it was the other 2 that he got convicted for, I think she would have stayed quiet. But I know I would say it's like 50-50 on who thinks Diddy should have even gotten time. I think the nigga needs to be locked up longer, personally. But the world is split, so she's like, okay, well, some people gonna be on my side. I can go ahead and say this now.
thing I don't like about a hood bit is when they get some paper and they forget their roots and they start talking about they want a man who makes $100 million, bro. That's the only thing. But a hood bit, a bit from the gutter, she don't give a about none of that. Yo, you think Young Miami seen a video of Diddy beating up Cassie and she thought, how mortified? Man, listen, man. She grew up watching her daddy and her uncle do worse, man. Yo, she said
How you just gonna put that on her family? God damn. I mean, he might be right, but like, still.
in that video and probably asked, what did Cassie do, man? Well, man, hey, what the bit do, bruh? What? Oh, the big grabbed Diddy bag and was running out the room, man. Hey, man.
You know, he has a point because I remember Carisha and one of Diddy's girlfriends, they was arguing on Twitter and she was like, shut up before Diddy make you get on your knees, and implying he was gonna make her do some things to her. And I was like, why would you say that? What y'all got going on? And everyone thought it was weird then, but then the allegations came out and they was like, oh, she was being serious. She was being serious. Diddy was forcing them to do things.
Man, you asked for it. That's what was going through Young Miami's mind. That's not going through my mind, obviously, because, you know, I don't rock with nobody who put their hands on a woman. But a hood bit like Young Miami see that and she thought, that's it? That's what they going crazy over? Right? A little stomping out, a little whoosh, 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 whoosh. Man, she probably like, man, y'all, man, cut it out. Man, yo, Diddy, when the next yacht party, man? man, they tripping. But when the fans came, oh, but now she know that Diddy coming back out, man. Listen, man, only a hood bitch will brag about intercourse with a man who has done something like that. All these other media trained chicks, all these other media trained pop stars, man, yo, you do something half as what Diddy done, bruh. Yo, Sabrina Carpenter ain't never uttering your name again.
Did Sabrina have relations with Diddy? Did I miss that? But I guess he has sort of a point because I still haven't heard J Lo speak out against Diddy. She don't even bring that man up, but they dated, and it was during the time he was doing some sick shit.
She damn near forgot you exist, bruh. All right, Billie Eilish, man, forget about it, man. A hood bid like Young Miami, bruh. Oh man, she rapping about how you cracked her so crazy for hours after the Rico case, after you get booked, after learning that you was taking male escorts semen and rubbing it on your nipples in the closet. Man, come on, man. But
Yo, I was watching, I think it was a Joe Budden podcast, but they brought up those allegations about him rubbing semen on his nipples, and some of the people up there was trying to say that wasn't gay. I was like, maybe we have different definitions of gay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it if you are gay, but like, why else would he want that? But they was up there like, I think it's just a kink, like it's just this, it's just that, like making excuses. I'm like, why not just say he's gay? I think, why are y'all trying to act like it's something that is not? If the man's gay, the man's he's probably bi because he clearly liked Carisha, so he like man and women. But they were like, nah, like it don't gotta be that. I'm like, why are we lying? Like, did he got something on y'all? Y'all don't want to admit? Did he tell y'all not to say it? I think I don't know. It was odd.
she talks about how her experience with Diddy was much different than the experience that the other women have. So she can't judge Diddy by what she heard or what she saw, because what she saw and heard from her personal experience was all positive. Even though I think it's stupid, but I kind of have to respect the unwavering loyalty. But why would you say this on a podcast? Why would you say this publicly?
And I could kind of understand what she was saying if there wasn't video evidence of him abusing someone. Like, if it was just hearsay or allegations and no one has proof, and it was like, okay, well, I know this man this way. But when there's video evidence and it's like, oh, wait, this man might be crazy. Like, then you have to accept it, like, oh, no, like, he was on some shit. I don't know. That's just very weird. I don't know why she's doing this. And she's already admitted that being connected to Diddy has made her lose certain deals. So she don't think this gonna make her lose more deals? I don't know. She thinking this through.
This is only going to ruin more of your reputation and more of your career. You say this publicly, you're probably not getting invited no more to the Met Gala. You're probably not getting invited in certain rooms anymore because you refuse to distance yourself from Diddy. Again, respect the unwavering loyalty. But the rest of what you're about to hear is some of the dumbest stuff I ever heard for anybody still trying to have a career in Hollywood.
Music is my music. It's my time to tell my story, and I want to have fun. I'm gonna do that.
When someone you were connected to becomes the center of serious allegations and legal issues, how do you reconcile the person you knew with the headlines everybody else sees?
I think in life you always get put in something or a situation where you gotta make a life decision, and you gotta look back and say like, what makes sense for me right now? Like I can love this person, but I can love this person from a distance, or I can have a relationship with this person, but maybe I gotta come back to it. Like maybe I gotta come back around. And I think that was one of those situations.
You wrote a letter vouching for Diddy's character.
Wait.
And a lot of people were
Was she saying she just gonna take a break and then come back to him? Is that what she was saying? There was a whole lot of words, but it didn't really make sense.
upset because they was like, how could she do that after seeing the video with Cassie? A lot of people wanted to know why you decided to still write that letter.
I think I wrote a letter for a change, man. I think that the man that I met and that I experienced was change. I'm not going.
and he could have been changed. Like, he really could have. But he didn't pay for the crimes that he committed. Like, in that video, that was a crime. He needed to be punished for it. He needed to be locked up. So you write in a letter like, oh, we're going to justify these crimes because he's supposedly a changed man. Like, how long ago was he doing this stuff? 2-3 years ago? No, lock his ass up. I don't know. I know like there's statute of limitations on certain things. So like if it happened 50 years ago, okay. I can sort of get behind that. Like 50 years, yeah, you're probably a completely different person. But 5-10 years, no. No, you're the same person. You need to be punished.
Justify some bullshit or like support some, but if I felt like that person was a change, and I felt like the person that I met was changed, it was a different experience. So
this should be a lesson. Get yourself a hood bib, man. Diddy changed? Son. Yo, 50 Cent.
Oh, and right before Diddy got locked up, they found him setting up for a freak off. The man did not change. Just clear evidence. They found him setting up for a freak off. That's why they locked him back up again. They're like, oh no, you don't need bail because you liable to keep terrorizing the community with your shit.
Baby mama Daphne Joy, she testified in court that after Diddy was under federal investigation, after his house got raided, after Diddy's house got raided, Diddy went over to 50 Cent's baby mama house, got mad she wouldn't have a freak off with him, and whooped her. She testified to that in court, that Diddy whooped on her. Diddy beat her up while he was under federal investigation. Hey, man, a man who don't know how to act while being under federal investigation, that's a man who ain't nothing gonna change, man. Ain't
nothing. Mind you, I think this man is almost 60. He's pushing 60 years old, and he has not seeked out therapy, like, to try to change your ways. No, there's no convincing me. At 60, I'm sorry, you're stuck in your ways. Maybe you could have changed at 20, 30 even. But 60, you've been doing this shit for 60 years? No.
Nothing going to change Diddy. Diddy has probably gotten better at knowing how to get away with it.
Better at hiding it. Better at paying people off.
Right? Right? Probably sock her on the leg, right? Because the face going bruise easily. That's how those sick predators be moving. But did he change? Homie, he beat up like Jane Doe #2 while he was under federal investigation. Diddy ain't changed. Diddy ain't learned a goddamn thing, bruh. Diddy is still filing motions saying, I'm innocent. I ain't doing a goddamn thing. And we seen the footage. So, nah, man. Like I ain't trying to hear that innocent talk, man. But, Young Miami understands, man, like, Diddy coming home in 2 years, man. Even if she sacrificed her rap career for this, Diddy is still a billionaire. Diddy probably gonna make sure she overly straight. Remember, Diddy's the one who got her the podcast. Diddy's the one who got her about 2 or 3 BET Awards for Best Podcast, even though she dropped like 5 episodes in 2 years. Too. So one thing we know, Diddy gonna make sure she's straight. And she's moving as such, okay? She's moving as such. Now, she even expressed that she believes that even dealing with Diddy and even like all that's going on and her standing by Diddy's side has kind of permanently destroyed her reputation and her career, and she don't really know how to go from here.
Maybe that's why she's still just sticking with him. Because it's like, well, I'm in too deep. Might as well just stand on it. I know that's not the right way to go about things, but I feel like that's how people think sometimes. They're like, well, I'm already here. Might as well, make lemonade with lemons. I think she should be doing the opposite, though. She should be distancing herself, not going further into it.
Being tied to the Diddy situation impact your brand in any way?
It did.
Really?
It did. Bad.
Like, I'm not talking about just social media shit. I'm talking about in real life.
It did.
Like what?
It was a lie. Like, I lost deals, I lost money, I lost relationships, I lost a lot. And, you know, here I am.
That's usually the price of being in bed with bad people. Like, I mean, if you're somebody who, I don't know, like who's another terrible person. If you're somebody like Corey Holcomb, all right, who's taking calls from R. Kelly from prison and pleading the case of R. Kelly to the public, you are usually gonna get, backlash, and people are probably gonna say, I don't want to rock with this person anymore because they're standing by some nonsense and foolishness that I can't support. Now, Charlamagne the God got to the question that we've all tuned into this podcast for, which was,
Did she get peed on? The answer is yes, but she said no.
why did you let somebody pee on you? Now, her answer to this question was kind of insane. I'm not buying it, not one
Yeah.
bit. I don't believe a goddamn thing that came out of her mouth, right? After Charlamagne the God confronted her about this.
Do you feel like you've been judged fairly?
No, I feel like I've been judged. I feel like I get judged for every single thing that I do. And it's just like, I've been trying to go down the timeline and figure out, well, when did all this happen? And when did this shift? Or like, what's the problem?
That's weird too, because like, girl, you don't hear the stuff you say. Like, I think there's a clear pattern of when people like switched up or started thinking certain things about you.
I think it was Carisha, please. Only because it was such a good podcast, but you would get so comfortable on there that you would talk and you would say things and you would give them ammo. Like when you talked about getting peed on.
I made that up.
Don't say you made that up now.
Okay,
No. Okay, I made eating booty up.
Okay, no, let's talk about it. So I didn't even make that card.
Oh.
I didn't even know what a golden shower was. So I came up with the cards with someone. And when I got to the car, I'm like, what the fuck is a golden shower? And then she was like, you ain't never, da-da-da. I'm like, bitch, no. So when we was doing a podcast, I just did it because I was promoting my game. So I'm thinking that this gonna be something that just like go viral, but I didn't know it was like a whole thing of like me actually being peed on.
That is so stupid. Like, she knew she was going to draw that card, obviously. Like, there's producers. They produced the show. They set her up to answer that card. It wasn't just spur of the moment. She wanted to answer that card and she wanted to say, I got peed on. I think maybe she thought it was a more common thing, but it's not. People don't do that. I mean, some people clearly do, but it ain't as common as she thought it was. So then when she got backlash for it, she was like, "Oh wait, let me take that back. I ain't doing that for real." And her card has her deck. The game she was playing probably has like 50 different cards. Why she picked that one? If she supposedly ain't even know what it was.
And that's something I'm just like, damn, like I should have really thought about that one. I didn't think it was like yeah.
And you was dating somebody named P. Diddy.
I said that.
That's what I'm saying.
My God,
You did that to yourself.
I know. That was one thing that was like, it was good and bad. Cause like that was like the most talked about thing ever. And that was 1 month that my sales went skyrocket, but all money and good money. And that's one thing I was just like, damn, I should have thought about that. And I always go back to it because I remember calling Brittany, was like, Brittany, she was like, and even when it came out, she was like, bitch, you didn't even know what a golden shower was. And I'm like, it's out there. These people ain't gonna believe me. That's just something that I gotta bite that bullet. Gotta down the hill.
So you never been.
At least she admits that. Like, if she was actually lying about it, at least she was like, well, it's out there now. I mean, 2-3 years later, she denying it, but I don't know.
Peed on. Damn.
No. If I would have been peed on, I told y'all.
You ain't gotta tell us everything. I've learned that in life too. You think you gotta share so much because we be in front of these cameras and in front of these microphones. We be over.
But if I talk about my sexual life, I talk about it. I say,
I don't believe her. I don't believe that somebody who has been around as much as Young Miami has been.
I'm also confused why she's denying it, though. Because it's already out there. Majority of people believe her. I mean, believed, like, her originally. So why deny it? I don't understand that. Maybe, I don't know. Her denying it does make me question if she is telling the truth or not. Because you would think if it ain't really happened, you put it out there on purpose. You're like, well, let the balls roll. Like, I said it, I said it. But it ain't really happened. She's like, oh, y'all going too far with it now. Let me reel this back in.
Around, didn't know what a golden shower was. Cut it out. I don't believe it. But they told you what a golden shower was when y'all was formulating the cards, and you still said you got a golden shower and you got peed on during the show. Now, what I
A
believe happened
produced
is
show.
she admitted to a truth that she didn't think was that bad because, again, man, she's promiscuous. She's been around. So she didn't think that getting peed on was too risque. But then when the public responded back, she realized, oh, like this is like, bro,
People ain't doing it.
bro, I'm looked at as dirty. And now she's trying to roll out this new trad wife arc because even how she dressed is like trad wife-ish, right? And again, it comes a time in every hoe's life where they want to be chosen up on, right? They like, want to be wifed up. They want to be considered wife material.
I will say she was still dressed very promiscuous. Her titties was out, very short skirt. It was not giving trad wife. Maybe just from that clip, he thought she was dressed like very modest because she had on a coat, but she wasn't. She was dressed like Young Miami.
And she looked at these other girls like Coco Jones, who got again just got wifed up by a $300 million NBA player. She's looking at these other, like Bia just got wifed up by another $50+ million NBA player. She's looking at these other girls who are getting wifed up. And if her ballpark is she wants a man who makes $100 million, then you kind of have to be looked at as a wife. Usually men who make $100 million, bro, ain't looking for chicks who got peed on, bro. Like, that's not really what, you feel me? Like, unless you're Diddy, because Diddy is like a nasty human being. But outside of Diddy, bro, not too many dudes is checking for like Diddy's toilet. And she presented herself as Diddy's toilet. So now she's in this new trad wife arc. So now she got to roll it back. I don't believe it at all, man. Y'all let me know. Do y'all believe this? Do y'all believe that, this was just a joke? I don't think so, man. All right, y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how I think we just caught Umar Johnson accidentally confessing to stealing money from the FDMG school. I'm going to see you guys in this video right here somewhere on my screen. And if you enjoy this content, like the video. After you like the video, you'll see a hype button. Click that.
That was a good video. He always says to click a hype button. I don't see it. Because usually I see the hype buttons down here, but it's not there. Young Miami is lying. She got pissed on more than a toilet in a McDonald's bathroom. P. Diddy. He isn't even claiming her on her own show. Now that's crazy work. That's nasty as fuck. Now I'm calling it Charlamagne is trying to get the first Diddy interview fresh out the slammer. I think so. Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club, he's the one actually speaking out against Diddy, so I don't think he would interview him. If anything, DJ Envy be caping for Diddy. But DJ Envy don't be interviewing people, so that don't matter. Mm-mm-mm. Getting to the bottom of this because I'm pretty sure my dad has relatives with the last name Gray. All suspicious. There's something in my hair. Oh, other side. I'm so close. Lint. Okay. Do I want to watch the one with Dr. Umar? I do like his. Dr. Umar is funny, bro. Now, is he scamming people out of them at that school? I don't know. I really don't know. He always has another excuse. However, his beliefs are very funny to me. So I think I might watch that one next. Ooh, what time is it? I keep clicking off the stream manager, so I don't know how long I've been on here. Okay, only 35 minutes. I think I'm gonna watch it. Might as well. I fuck with
I
his
was just
videos.
watching his new.
Hold on. Oh my God, Dad, you're skipping the question I asked. Um, all right, this is Umar Johnson confesses to stealing $250,000 on the Breakfast Club by Poetic Flacco.
I was just watching his new Umar Johnson and Breakfast Club interview, and he's back.
Now, I fuck with Dr. Umar. I'm gonna be honest. I don't support all his beliefs, and he honestly might be scamming people from that school. I don't know. I don't know the logistics behind it. Every time people bring it up, he has another excuse. He's been building that school for years. But I think he's kind of funny. He makes me laugh. So I will entertain it. That's just me.
With more lies,
And I
perpetuating
support
this
Black love.
scam, completely unchecked on the Breakfast Club. And that led me down a rabbit hole where I discovered Umar Johnson accidentally admitted and confessed that he stole $250,000 of the donors' money on the Breakfast Club. And that led me to ask, if Umar Johnson has been as open and bold and blatant with this scam as you can be, then isn't the Breakfast Club at least culpable? Isn't the Breakfast Club at least accountable for this scam as well? Aren't they just
I don't think so. If anything, when Dr. Umar goes on there, they specifically will ask him, "Is this a scam?" Like Charlamagne the God has been like, "Is this school a scam?" People are saying it's a scam, and Dr. Umar just has a bunch more excuses. Like this most recent time, he was saying, "We built the school, we finished the school, but we have to get basically like the inspector to come to make sure people can actually occupy the space." I mean, that was realistic to me, but like shit. I don't build buildings. I don't know if that's true or not.
as guilty as Umar Johnson? Umar Johnson's last interview with the Breakfast Club before this one was about 3 or 4 years ago. And that's because Umar Johnson said he's not going back on the Breakfast Club until the school is complete, because he don't want to go back on and they ask him about the school and he don't have an update. So I guess in Umar Johnson's world, like the school is completed. So he's back on the Breakfast Club with more cap and more excuses as to why he don't have an exact opening date yet for the school. And I'm watching this, and I'm watching how Charlamagne the God and everybody is making excuses for this man.
Frederick Douglass's birthday, we completed the renovations at FDMG, so we completely done. We just
So the school is done.
School is done.
Congratulations.
We're just trying to get an inspection now.
You know what I find interesting, Dr. Umar? People like to say you a scammer, right? And I say Dr. Umar has the school. The school is
I
there.
don't mind the allegations,
I've
but
seen
show
the
proof.
renovations.
I
But,
don't.
but the school is there. They can't say you didn't use the money
for 7
to
years.
buy the building.
I'm sorry. Um, my, random. This saga with are my parents related or not? Mom said you guys don't have any major mental or physical health problems, and my brother said not true. He's diabetic. I'm apparently autistic, and my sister has anger problems. How did he diagnose me with autism? He is diabetic. My sister might be a little angry, but I don't have autism.
Renovated and all of that type of stuff. But
We can no longer give the Breakfast Club the excuse of being naive and not knowing what's going on, because they continue to provide alibi for this man every interview. And it's been about 10 years now. Charlamagne the God says he don't understand why people will call Umar Johnson a scammer if he actually bought the schools in 2019. Well, the schools are not open up yet. And let's do some quick math, right? Because apparently math is hard for a lot of people. Umar Johnson bought this school for $400,000 in 2019. Let's do some quick math. Umar
Okay.
Johnson bought the school in 2019 for $400,000. In 2015, Umar Johnson told Charlamagne the God to his face that he raised $500,000 in 1 year for the school.
So, for example, we're
white
talking
agents.
about my fundraiser for the school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say one of these, and I hope they do write a check. You know what I mean? These rappers.
Macklemore comes to you and says, I'm going to give you $2 million, and I got 500 gay kids that I want to enroll in your school, Dr. Umar. What do you do?
He gonna have to put that check in another name. Give me that $2 million. But no, seriously, we need. If you want to donate to the fundraiser, you go to GoFundMe.com/Dr. Umar. GoFundMe.com/DRUMAR. Now, when you look on the GoFundMe, we only raised 160, but most of my donations have been mail-in checks and money orders. People don't trust the internet.
GoFundMe.
So, but we raised $500,000 in a year.
That's great.
But the problem with that, if we only raising $500,000 a year, and the school costs $2 million.
You got about 4 years.
Thank you. That school ain't gonna be
Somebody
around in
could
4
buy
years.
that, yeah.
So I need a check. I need a check.
Wait, he just said the school cost $2 million. What is Poetic Flocka looking at that said it was 400,000? Oh, someone lying.
Check. I need Jay-Z. I need that check. Puff, I know you listening, Puff.
Oh yeah,
All
he's
my
watching you on
rappers out
Revolt
there.
TV right now.
I need that check.
It's going to be hard.
And we tax exempt, so they can write it off on their taxes. Help me get this school so we can give our boys a new reality.
If that man raised $500,000 in 2015, how much total you think Umar Johnson has raised a decade later? We're in 2026, and he hasn't stopped raising money?
Wait, I don't know. That school can't just be $400,000. Houses be costing $400,000, and the school is way bigger than a house. It had to be like $2 million for the. Yeah, that don't make sense. No, the school had to be at least 200. The school had to be at least $2 million. Like if it's an actual like big school, because houses is 400,000. You ain't buying no school for 400,000.
How much you think he raised in this decade? If he raised $500,000 in 2015, right? Now the last number, the ballpark was like $2 or $3 million. So if Umar Johnson spent $400,000 on a school in 2019, you don't think it's appropriate to ask where did all the other money go? Why the school isn't open up yet? Why the doors ain't open? What's going on? Why did it take you a decade? Now, these people are not naive to this. They know exactly what's going on because a lot of the proof and evidence that people got against Umar Johnson comes from Breakfast Club clips where he's telling them the information. And they've been being given a runaround for a while now, too. For a while now.
But that's not the Breakfast Club's, that's not any interview's job, unless like that's just what you do. But most of the time when people do interviews, they're just asking so they can answer the questions. It's not like ask, then I fact check, ask, then I fact check. That's not what they do. They're just trying to get you to tell your truth, not the truth. You know what I mean? I don't think it's their responsibility to fact check everything that everyone says on their show. It should be the interviewee that is saying the correct things. They should fact check themselves, make sure they're saying the right things to the public.
So when Umar Johnson comes on the Breakfast Club and he says, oh, the school is complete, if this is needed and this is needed, we can have it up by 2027. I'm like, where's the pushback? Why is nobody pushing back against this man?
I'm glad we went the way that we went. It's the first school in American history built exclusively by donations from African people from around the world. Every single continent, nearly every country donated to FDMG.
So what are you going to be opening the doors where students can start?
Well, we got to get a certificate of occupancy. I can't answer that. You feel me? See, it's always something holding me. If we had it right now, I'm confident we can start August, not this year because you only got a few months, but of 2027. You feel me? But the question becomes, here we go again. We're completely done. How long before you give us our paper so we can start planning for the children? And I can't answer that.
They offer no pushback. Like they just accepted it as if this was normal. So why not announce the school is finished or the school is done once the school is ready to open up? Once you actually have students, have a curriculum, you have teachers, you have a staff, you have a nurse. Why not announce it when the school is actually about to open up? But you're announcing it.
I mean, that is a good point, though. I feel like if you're going to announce the school is finished, you should announce it when everything is finished, not just when the building is done. It should be, oh, we've hired staff. We're opening on X, Y, and Z date. We have this amount of students enrolled. I think that would make the most sense.
When you finished renovations on the school, like, isn't that like the bare minimum? Like, the school should be, like, people should be able to come into school without dying of renal diseases. Like, shouldn't that be the bare minimum? But he's talking about opening up the school because I guess he claims renovations are done, even though it has not been like deemed safe yet for occupancy. And I was expecting them to at least give pushback on this particular thing because he's been giving them the runaround for a decade. In 2021, Umar Johnson told the Breakfast Club the school only needed 3 weeks of repair to open up, and that it was black people's fault for not stepping up to get the repair done for them.
Now, last time you were up here, we were talking about your school and the school that you opened.
FDMG Academy. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It's a bittersweet report, brothers, because let me make it real simple so y'all can understand this. We have two schools, right? They look across the street at one another. The Marcus Garvey building is the elementary school, and the Frederick Douglass building is much larger. It's the high school. Now, we're focusing on the Garvey building.
What happened to middle school? What are they doing in middle school?
Right now, right? If you were to say, how soon can that building be ready? It can be ready in 3 weeks. We only have 3 weeks worth of repairs, 3 weeks worth of HVAC, 3 weeks worth of electric, 3 weeks worth of plumbing. So if, hypothetically speaking, if a black tradesman, a black HVACer said, I'm going to come volunteer, I'm going to fix the system, you have to pay for all of the materials, but I'm going to donate my time. If an electrician, if a plumber said, we're going to donate our time to fix the system, but you have to pay for all the material, the school would be up and running in 3 weeks. That's all we have. The problem is, Charlemagne and Envy, is I haven't come across black folks who are willing.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Because why would you buy two schools, two buildings, if you couldn't even afford for the materials or the labor on one of the schools? Why not just build that one school, fix it up, then once you see it getting going, build the other school? Yeah, Dr. Umar, you might be scamming these people. You might be scamming them. I wasn't sure at first, but I'm pretty sure now.
To donate their time, that's one. So we have to raise enough money to pay market rate for those repairs. So the HVAC, the bills that I'm getting are ranging from $250 on up. The plumbing, the bills I'm getting are ranging from like $150 on up. You see, so we have to raise about $300,000 just to handle that. Where if we had some black folk who was willing to donate their time, the school would be up and running in 3 weeks.
I'm not gonna bother even touching on the fact that the school costs $400,000. If you raised, let's say conservatively, over $1 million, if you raised $500,000 in 1 year in 2015, then you've probably raised over $1 million in a decade. Then why didn't you have enough for the $300,000 of repairs? You will still have over $300,000 left if that's the case, right? But besides that, so Charlamagne the guy in the Breakfast Club heard that explanation, and you know what they did? They told their huge audience to go and donate to Umar Johnson some more. Give him more of your dollars.
I wonder if people, if they change their perspective of how they look at this, right? Like, you bought the building, but I would look at it like a startup.
Outright, we own it, no mortgage.
Yeah, I would look at it like it's a startup. And this is what you're doing.
They're in good shape.
Yeah.
The schools they're modern, they're not old. This was a charter school that was renovated at the tune of $13 million back in 2010. This is 2021. The school is only 10, 11 years old. They are modern. They're in good shape. The only thing we have to do is the plumbing, the electric, and the HVAC. We don't have to do no new construction. It's only repair.
It's a good amount of work.
And that's why it's so frustrating for me, because it's only 3.
Wait, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC? And you said the school was built in 2011? Why would you have to redo all of that if it's that? It's getting suspicious. It's getting real suspicious, Dr. Umar.
3 weeks worth of repairs, not a month, not a year. 3 weeks worth of repairs and the school could be up and running. So if I were Mexican, the school be done. If I were Chinese, the school be done. If I was East Indian, if I was Arab, if I was European Jew, if I was Italian, the school be done. It's only because it's us that we don't take something like this.
I also don't like that he wants black people to donate their time to build this school. why not just have the funds to pay the black people to build this school? Like, yes, like black people don't have a hard enough time. Niggas gotta get paid. Why would they just be donating 3 weeks of their hard-earned money to help you build a school? Like, it don't make sense. If anything, you should be looking for black plumbers, black electricians, so you can pay them. Not like, hey, I need you to do this for free. Like, give me the hookup. Niggas support you. Support them.
It's as serious.
So it's like raising money in another round for a startup company.
Raising the money in another round for like a startup company.
Well, tell them where they send donations.
Well, the donation should go to cash.me/FDMG school.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes on in 2015 or 2016 and he tells your audience about this grand project and this grand thought idea, and you tell your audience to donate, that's one thing. But when you're about 6, 7, 8 years in and you're realizing that nothing is coming to fruition and people are already throwing out scam allegations, is it really appropriate to tell your audience to continue to donate? Is it appropriate to continue to co-sign this and be in like alibi for legitimacy when everything we've seen prove is not legitimate? That's 2021. Umar Johnson came back in 2022 and told them everything is done. Everything is done. All right. That they're weeks away from opening up the school. This was 2022.
And first things first, man, congrats on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. I've been paying attention. I see that you got the building.
Yes, sir.
You've been doing renovations on the building. I saw you put the HVAC in, all kind of other stuff.
We're just about done. Electric is awaiting a permit. HVAC is awaiting controls. They're actually at the school right now. Plumbing is just about done. They got one more piece. Fire alarm is done. They got to check one more piece to that. The monitoring system is done. I'm hoping by the end of the calendar year we can get our inspection and have a grand opening in February, hopefully.
And you got to get accreditation too, or?
Nah, well, your accreditation comes from the state.
Got you.
So it's the state that gives you the license to operate. Mm-hmm. If you want accreditation beyond that, you can seek out professional accreditation bureaus, but that's not legally required.
Man, why don't you talk about that more, Dr. Umar, especially being that they tried to clown you for so long about, not having the school.
I don't mind that because if you know that your mission is genuine, it's no need to respond to the negativity because at some day, the fruit of your works will manifest.
Ooh.
You follow?
Yeah,
so my thing is, why argue when you know one day they're going to see the school?
Now talk about the process, because it was a long process.
It was a very long process.
Trials and tribulations and hurdles. So
yes, sir.
Talk about that a little bit and what you had to get through, and also getting funding.
Yes, sir.
They're discussing the school as if it's done. Talk about the hurdles, man. You guys had to go through now that it's finally over with. Oh, we only got this little plumbing stuff, this little painting stuff done. This was 2022, 4 years later.
Are they still telling them to donate though? Because I feel like I watched the most recent interview with Dr. Umar, and I don't think they told their audience to donate. And maybe, okay, they probably shouldn't be doing this if they are. But a lot of times when they talk to Dr. Umar, I feel like they're trolling. Like they're trolling him. And I guess you probably shouldn't do that on a syndicated radio show that's on Netflix. But I'd be thinking they like low-key clowning Dr. Umar. But he just not in on the joke. Now, if they actually... Wait, let me see if he shows them telling them to donate. Because I don't think they did that. If
4
they
years
did, that's
later, the school still isn't open up yet. What's even worse about that particular interview is if they had a listening ear for objectivity and a listening ear to actually spot something wrong and actually give pushback, they will realize that Umar Johnson damn near admitted to his scam in their faces. So Umar Johnson gets to talking about how, oh man, he had to overcome this and this and this, and how, he talked these folks down from 2 million down to this. So Umar Johnson breaks down how he talked these folks down from wanting $2 million, all right, to what he bought it for, which was $400,000. But then Umar Johnson slips up and accidentally exposes himself.
He took our first donation in St. Louis 2014. We heard about the St. Paul's College, which was an HBCU closed in Virginia. They wanted $2 million, so we tried to raise it as quickly as we can. That was a bit ambitious. We didn't succeed. It was sold to an Asian company. Unfortunately, an HBCU sold to another race. I think is a great disappointment for us as a people. So then we just started looking for a day school. So I went to Chicago, Detroit, Florida, Ohio, all over the country. I was just flying looking for a school. And then in 2017, I was on LoopNet, which was my main source of new property, and I saw this campus in Wilmington, Delaware that I had heard about but never had a chance to see. So I'm on my way to Nat Turner celebration, August 21st, 2017, the Great North American Eclipse. I stopped, I saw the campus, I said, this looks pretty nice. When I got back from Nat Turner, I had to go to Cuba first to get my Ifa initiation. I practiced Yoruba spirituality. Came back from Cuba, and I got a chance to go into the school, and I saw it. I said, we want this school.
Okay, pause, time out. Yeah, Dr. Umar's a liar. Because if you ever talk to a liar, they give you a lot of random details that you don't need to know. Like all of that he was saying, I went to Cuba, did this, I stopped at this other school in Virginia, I did that. We don't need to know that. Like you're just adding extra information to your story to make it sound believable, but you're lying. That's a telltale tale of a liar.
Cool, but they wanted $2 million. We couldn't afford that. We only had $500,000.
Wait, what? Yo, pay attention to what this man just said. And if you're smart enough, you've already caught on. You've already caught on to how he just exposed himself.
And I got a chance to go into the school, and I saw it. I said, we want this school, but they wanted $2 million. We couldn't afford that. We only had $500,000. So I negotiated with them from August of 17 until February of 19, and they finally decided to sell us the building for the money that we had.
When you let them talk long enough, they're gonna snitch on themselves. Umar Johnson just said he only had $500,000 in 2019 when he bought the school. However, Umar Johnson raised $500,000 his first year in 2015. If you raised $500,000 in 2015 and you kept fundraising, then how do you only have $500,000 left to spend in 2019? You would have had to misappropriate that money. You would have had to use up a lot of that money on yourself.
I don't know if that's true though, because I feel like when he first came out to school, people were probably donating in high amounts, like high volumes. But after some years go by, no one's going to keep donating. And then also when people are saying it's a scam, less and less people are going to donate. Like it's not like he's making that same amount of money every single year. Did he probably steal a little bit? I am inclined to believe that. But how much did he steal? I don't know. Because if he started at 500,000 the first year, it probably was slowly trickling down. So it was 500, then it might have went about around half, so 250. Then next year is 100. Then the next year after that, it's probably at 50,000. I mean, I don't know what he's doing with all that money, because that's still a good amount of money. He should have built the school and did them repairs by then. But the exact number he probably stealing is a little questionable to me.
It gets even worse.
And also, who's giving away a school for $400,000? That doesn't make any sense. Houses cost that amount. Like a regular 3-bedroom house is that much money. How's he getting a whole campus for $500,000? Something is off in this story.
Okay. 3 years prior in 2019, that interview was from 2022, when Umar Johnson admitted he had $500,000 left to spend in 2019. He said that in 2022. Well, in 2019, when Umar Johnson was talking to Charlemagne the God about the school, Umar Johnson told Charlemagne the God that he has raised up to $750,000 up until that point. That was 2019. That would mean that if Umar Johnson only had $500,000 left to spend, then Umar Johnson would have used up $250,000 on himself.
So everyone listening, make sure you donate. Go to my website, drumarjohnson.com. Go to your Cash App and donate $FDMG School. I repeat, $FDMG School on the Cash App. We need $1 million to restore the whole campus.
I'm glad that happened because I remember people was giving you so much flack. It was like Dr. Umar collected all this money. The school never manifested, so I'm glad that you.
Well, the interesting thing about that is $750,000, and y'all know this, is not a lot of money for a commercial property. $750,000 to purchase a school.
Yeah.
For a school.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
the interesting thing about that is $750,000, and y'all know this, is not a lot of money for a commercial property. $750,000 to purchase a school. For a school.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. That's Umar Johnson admitting they raised $750,000 up until that point. And I still believe that number is a low ball. But if we believe Umar Johnson and take him at his word, he raised $750,000. But he only had $500,000 left when it was time to buy the school.
And I got a chance to go into the school, and I saw it. I said, we want this school, but they wanted $2 million. We couldn't afford that. We only had $500,000. So I negotiated with them from August of 17 until February of 19, and they finally decided to sell us the building for the money that we had.
Wow.
Where did the $250,000 go? I want to know the answer to that. And if we don't get the answer to that, the Breakfast Club is just as guilty as Umar Johnson, because the Breakfast Club has told people to donate.
I don't think the Breakfast Club is guilty. I do think clearly Dr. Umar is scamming people somehow, some way. But how would you? I don't think you can expect someone to remember an interview they did. What did he say? 2015 to 2019. That's 5 years. They interview people every single week. There's no way they're gonna remember exact conversation that you had with someone 5 years ago. Like that's not no. Then at least me, I doubt they're going back and watching all of their interviews. Like some of these people, they interview 5, 6 times. They're not watching all those interviews to now go and interview this person. They're just having a conversation. I don't know. That's just me. I don't think the Breakfast Club is responsible. But Dr. Umar do need to explain some things because this ain't adding up. How did you get them to sell that property for $500,000? A whole campus for $500,000? And what did you do with the money? Where did that $250 go? And where's the rest of the money you've been raising? I need answers.
They continue to promote this man. This is just sad, man. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another video, then click on this video here somewhere on my screen, here, to find out how this Tommy G Hood vlog just ruined this famous rapper's life. Is really terrible. It's really bad.
The Breakfast Club has platformed many scammers on the guise of for the culture. Have they? Or are they just bringing on people and they just happen to be scammers? Like, they bring on hundreds of people, like, variety of people. And what? 2 out of 100 are scammers? I don't think that's them. It's not a school. They are abandoned buildings. Dr. Umar is... No, if Charlemagne donated $50,000, of course he wouldn't. Okay, it says Charlemagne ain't ready to admit that $50,000 donation he once gave toward the school went into Umar's pockets and the school never opened. That's crazy. But I feel like if he did donate $50,000, that just proves that the Breakfast Club ain't in on it. They probably really believed in this at one point. Now they just like, damn. Or maybe they still believe it. Hell, I don't fucking know. We gon' maybe this one and then this one.
A lot of you remember.
A lot of you remember. Okay, this is I tried his 725-pound diet by Will Tennyson. That's a lot of weight.
Sal, who once weighed 725 pounds.
Oh,
a weight so
once?
extreme, it nearly killed him.
How much does
Every
he weigh
day
now?
wasn't about living, it was about surviving. Now, Sal is working his way back to health, step by step, nearly 200 pounds down.
But I was curious,
Shit.
what was the diet that got him to his heaviest weight ever? Well, today, I'm trying that exact diet.
I need this, bud.
Pizza.
So this is the exact apartment that you lived in when you were 725 pounds?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you around, but before we do,
So he's
Oh, yeah,
500 pounds now?
because you're having 12,000 calories today.
12,000.
Yeah. You ready? I would wake up around 9 a.m. and then by 11 o'clock I was on Uber Eats DoorDash. I'd probably spend an hour there.
An hour looking?
An hour?
I'm never letting you pick Netflix movie, man. Holy, what, an hour?
Yeah. Like it wasn't intentional. It was more so
An hour finding food, but he was 725 pounds? Was he that picky?
like
Maybe I'm judging.
indecisive. Everything looks so good and nothing looked good at the same time.
You don't know what you want, but you know what you want a lot of.
Yeah.
That's a weird place to be. I mean, like lions take like hours stalking everybody. It's kind of like the same thing.
No, same. Exactly.
Exactly the same.
Stalking every restaurant to see what do I want.
It's like if your stomach could like doom scroll.
It did.
You know? Yeah.
It did.
I want it to be a surprise, so I'm just gonna let you order
Okay.
what you would get, and then I'm just gonna close my eyes and just.
Cool.
I closed my eyes and handed the decision over to Sal, letting him pick one of the breakfasts he relied on the most back then.
It's almost 11:30.
Nashville hot
and we're
pizza.
just ordering your breakfast, so like, you basically did intermittent fasting to get north of 700 pounds, which is like
Yeah, but you
incredible.
don't stop. But you don't stop eating till like late at night.
Breakfast was ordered, and while we waited for it to arrive, Sal walked me through his old apartment. Memories he wasn't exactly
Hey.
eager to revisit.
This fridge is pretty barren, but it looked like that for the whole year I was here. The last year I was here too.
Your fridge just looked like that?
Yeah, nothing was there.
Oh.
Wow.
So I would just order food.
So he didn't cook. That's probably what played into it. He was ordering
every
out
single
all the
day,
time.
and I would eat it as fast as I would order it. And then this was probably my biggest shame.
What kind of job people have that they can order out to eat every day? I can't afford to do that.
Point. I fell in the bathroom and I broke this sliding
Broke the
door
glass?
off. You just call maintenance call and get it fixed, right? I was too ashamed that I broke it and of how big I was that I just let it sit like on the side of the whatever and would shower with the door open, basically. Probably like,
There's
the
no
saddest
water
part about this
damage?
apartment is that it has this window here. And I remember I would like more than one occasion would open this like window and the sliding door and like just peer offside and just think about like what if. Like there were times probably like
What if what?
the last 6 months I was here, this window looked way better than the front door. There's a hospital like right across the way.
Oh, he thought about jumping? That's crazy.
That's where I spent 5 days with diabetic ketoacidosis. My first hospital stay.
Damn.
You've come a long way.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, we'll see how it looks later today.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the weigh-in today.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm hungry right now. But I feel like I'm later on, I'm not going to be saying that, maybe.
It's probably here.
It's
right
probably
now.
here.
Want to go see?
Yeah, let's go.
So, buy one, get one free pizzas.
I love the start of this day.
No, first of all, they only give us 4 ranches. I usually like 8.
8?
Two for pizza.
Dude, I thought 4 pizzas was the issue. I think the 2-to-1 ranch to pizza ratio is more of the issue.
Wait till later.
Oh, gosh.
Of the 4 pizzas, 2
Wait,
of them were a chicken and waffle pizza.
Is he sharing that food? I feel like that could put him on the wrong path, you know?
And the other 2 were a 4-cheese pizza with a cheese sauce base.
Honestly, the fact that this doesn't seem overwhelming to me is a concern. I can see
I
why.
think it's because it's thin crust.
Wow.
It's very good.
I'm pretty sure it's spicy syrup on it.
Spicy syrup, yes.
Which, as a Canadian, I'm kind of offended, but as a human, I'm very turned on by that.
You're also like, really
Spicy
enjoying it
syrup.
so
What
much.
kind
Like, you're
of
supposed to just be
pizza
like-
is that?
It's quick.
Oh, what?
It's quick. It's quick. It's like you're enjoying it a lot, which is good, but like also, there you go.
How do you feel right now being faced with this?
I mean, I definitely want to try some, but also I've got to weigh in later. That goal of like weighing in every single day has really helped rein in like some of that food noise a little bit.
I did not think I was gonna be putting up like generational carb and fat macros just at breakfast.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm like thriving.
Yeah.
I feel like I would love my breakfast like this for like maybe 4 days, and then I hate myself after that.
Yeah.
For you, Were you always hungry? Were you like always like wanting this? Or was it just like
like habitual?
Was it okay?
It was like this is what I have today. Like I wasn't ever hungry. Around 11 o'clock, my brain starts like, oh, what are we gonna have for dinner today, or for breakfast, or for lunch, or whatever. So I start looking on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and seeing what's there.
Right.
And then I look for buy one get one free options, and I start purchasing.
I think you made a very clever decision though, with the chicken and waffle one with the syrup, because it's like sweet and savory.
Yeah.
So I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of break up like the culinary chaos a bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to enjoy it too much. It's
Is he gonna eat all 4 pizzas?
Would you eat this like by yourself?
Absolutely not. No, unless it was like my like death row meal. I'd probably eat 2 of them out of hunger.
Yeah.
The third one would be out of curiosity. And then the 4th one's just pure ego. How much would you say you spend on food daily?
150 plus.
Really?
Shit.
So your yearly bill would be like
40,000, 50,000.
Was it always just about the food, or was the food helping you with something else?
The food was safe. One of the times my DoorDash person messaged me. And she's like, I went to elementary school with you. Like she was in my class. I know her personally. We used to be friends. And I was in my apartment when she dropped it off. And I was so ashamed of myself of what I ordered and that she was delivering it. They didn't even go out and say hello.
I mean, I understand what he's saying, but also she didn't know who lived with him. That could have been feeding 4 people. She was not gonna judge him. I mean, maybe she would have when she saw his size, because then she probably would have just assumed all of the food was for her. I mean, for him. Damn. Yeah.
Or talk to her.
How do y'all feel about shaming people? Because I feel like shame sounds terrible, but I do think sometimes shame works. Like if he's 725 pounds, feeling a little shame might push him to lose weight. Is that the best method? I don't know. But I do think shame is necessary. Like, for example, I was going to buy a Tesla. Then my friends were shaming me because I was supporting Elon. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I bought a Hyundai, electric Hyundai. And I was like, you know what? This is morally right, you know? Shame.
You left it at the door?
I don't leave it at the door.
Yeah.
Like anyone else. Even though she was someone who had been to her house and spent time with her, I know her parents. She's a very good friend of mine. If I call her, she'll answer. But like,
oh, so he hasn't always been
I
big
didn't even go
then.
out to take a look at it. So like, the food was something I can control, but no one, it didn't talk back to me. It didn't tell me that I was fat. It didn't tell me that I was unworthy. It didn't tell me that I was ugly. It just gave me comfort.
The first video we shot, when we were around like the chicken,
Yeah.
you were struggling.
Yeah.
So do you feel like now you're in a much better headspace?
Much better headspace, and I have like tools to get me back on track as soon as this video is over. So like, when we're done like doing all this today, I'm gonna go back to work out tonight, and I'm going to eat my meal plan tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and eat my meal plan tomorrow, and then weigh in tomorrow night. So it's the same thing every single day now.
I feel like I hosted like a children's birthday party that no one showed up. So I just gotta do it all myself. I'm wiping out an entire pizza bloodline. It's a family right here. Wow, this one's a lot of cheese.
You're making.
Is he really gonna eat all
some
of that?
headway? Not much though.
I'm doing this all for research, man.
Listen, I was an expert. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta fold it.
So I got to work on this massive breakfast, doing everything I could to get it down. Like Sal said, it wasn't about enjoying it or even being hungry, which pushed me to some pretty drastic measures just to keep eating.
It's gonna be a long day.
God, you got messed for a while.
Damn.
Today we're exploring Sal's past, but what matters even more is
He
the
couldn't
progress he's
finish it.
making now. So after breakfast, we headed to the gym for the most important part of his day, the weigh-in.
Weigh-in time. Weigh-in time. So first video, you were 607.4 pounds.
Yeah.
You started your
Okay.
journey at 725.
Yeah.
Let's see, man.
Okay, that's
526.2.
good.
So 199 pounds. It's not bad.
Good job, man. I'm proud of you, dude.
Thank you.
That is insane.
Thank you.
Is that your
That's
lowest
a
weigh-in
lot.
yet?
Yeah. There's some struggles like last few months. So like, I wish it was sooner, but happy that it's at least like going in the right direction now.
What are the struggles?
Just like mentally,
lost 200
I was burnt out from
pounds.
the holidays and stuff, and so
That's impressive.
and then like kind of opened Pandora's box into like eating off plan too much.
How old do you think he is? I I'm gonna have to go down a rabbit hole and watch all his videos because I'm curious like when he got to that size. Because if he was telling a story about his like previous classmate that I guess he knew when he wasn't big. When did all this weight gain happen?
And just not
Because
following
he
what I
doesn't
needed you to
look
be
that old.
successful long term.
So once you're 200 pounds down, do you go like, okay, now I need to get to 300 pounds down, or do you kind of look at it like more like
25
short-term?
pounds.
25 pounds at a
yeah,
time?
25 pounds at a time. Because I can't think of it as 500 pounds as 100 pounds. That's too much. That's too big.
Yeah.
So it's always chunked out 25 at a time.
As long as it's going this way,
Shit,
it doesn't
25
matter if it kind of
pounds is
has
a lot
like
of
little
fucking
ups
weight.
and downs. As long as like over time it just goes down, you're in the good spot.
Fair.
You at 200 pounds,
Yeah.
you'd be a beast. The amount of muscle you have probably on your frame right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Oh man, everyone should be scared of Sal. We're trying to see the more he steps on it, if the weight will just continue to go down. It's just a new weight loss method, right?
If you just keep moving it inch by inch, it'll just change.
Does it see? Oh, it went up. You overate just now. You overate within that past 3 seconds, man.
After weigh-ins, we moved on to the next meal of the day before training. Sal's going to show me his current lunch versus his lunch from the past.
This is pre-workout meal?
Yeah, this is my new pre-workout meal.
What was that,
It is
Popeyes?
ground venison, rice, and then you can't really see, but some corn, peas, and carrots.
Okay. With
Not
some
bad.
G Hughes
Okay,
on the side?
healthy.
G Hughes always.
All right. I'm assuming I'm not having that.
Here's yours. 24 wings, a couple biscuits, and a lot of ranch.
There's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4.
24?
There's 5 add buttermilk ranches here.
Yeah. Plus the 4 that come with the meal.
As I was pulling this meal out of
You
the
like
bag,
ranch.
I was becoming increasingly more jealous of Sal's lunch.
So at this point of the day, were you like hungry, or were you just like I needed to have lunch? Like what was
What
it?
What time is it?
Just the next meal.
Yeah.
I mean, my pizza's still threatening to make a comeback right now.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What do we have here? We have
Honey barbecue wings, lemon pepper wings,
lemon pepper wings,
just plain wings,
plain wings.
and it's like a buffalo rub wing.
So I mean, 4 different kinds of wings.
Yeah.
We got the biscuits. So at least I'm not gonna get flavor fatigue. Don't watch me.
I could probably eat 24 wings. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think I can do that. That might be a competition next. See, with who though? If I do it with my brother, he gonna win. Maybe my sister. She not gonna be no competition though. She might let me win just to be like, I'm not eating this. This is a disgusting amount of food.
Don't get any ideas, man. I swear my favorite food is what I'm currently eating.
Could you eat this like now?
It's too much fried food.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the first one was like dairy demolition.
Yeah.
And then this one is just like, there's no relief.
There's no relief.
Yeah. I would say it's like when you play like Russian roulette, but then every chamber has a bullet in it.
Right.
You know, there's like no winning. Give me a bone and I extract all the value from it.
The lunch I'm eating has roughly 3,500 calories versus Sal's 700. So I was curious, does he get excited with his new diet plan, or is he jealous of what's in front of me?
I got excited picking up the new box and having a fresh new box in front of me. So like now I don't get excited about this. It's good. I know it's like sustainable. It's going to be like filling. Like I'm more excited about the scale going down.
Yeah.
And like I know that this will help the scale go in the negative direction.
I'm actually jealous of you right now. That looks so tasty.
Oh, venison? You eat venison?
Yeah, of course. Like, any meat.
Really?
Yeah.
All meat?
All meat. It's all allowed in.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're nice. Did you ever like crave fruit, ranch covered or not?
Tomatoes count?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Tomato sauce.
For people who probably don't know, like, what is food addiction, and like, is it like a real thing?
Food addiction, I think
it's definitely
is
real.
The inability to control impulses related to and around food. So like, for example, if I see like seeing Popeyes, for me, I'm going to be thinking about Popeyes probably for like another couple of days after this.
After this video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll be thinking about it, right? Now, I've developed the tools and the habits to not act on said thoughts. But it doesn't mean that it's not in my brain for a little bit.
Is that improvement? Like, were you used to think about it for like weeks on end?
Weeks.
Okay.
Like months. It's talking to you. I swear I've heard Wendy's talk before.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does she sound like?
I swear to that lady.
What does she
I heard
sound
Timmy
like?
talk too.
Timmy?
Who is
Yeah.
Timmy?
Who's Timmy?
Hortons.
Really?
I've heard him talk.
I haven't even heard that.
Really?
Yeah. I think I've heard that more than you.
The Timbits really speak to me.
If you have like kind of like bingey thoughts,
Yeah.
and then you know tomorrow you're gonna do a weigh-in.
Yeah.
Like, how do you go about that? Because I feel like it's very similar to like going out and drinking alcohol, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna go out and enjoy your night.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like that thing where you're like enjoying yourself right now, will take away from tomorrow's happiness.
Yeah, well, the scale is the most important thing in my head. So, like, the scale going down and just getting healthier and trying to save my life is more important than the food. I tell myself that most days, but some days it doesn't work. And so, like, I've definitely missed where, like, it's been 60-40, maybe 70-30. I want it to be like 90-10, where it's like 90% of the time I can tell myself that the scale is more important than anything else, and that 10% to slip. But, you know, there are times when that becomes like it's 60-40, when it's 60% telling yourself that the scale is the most important thing, but 40% of the time you're slipping, you're missing the mark. And that's okay too. I think that's the whole entire process. When I've tried to lose weight,
That's kind of a scary balance though, because I feel like if someone that's like average weight tells themselves that, like that's kind of an unhealthy habit, because then like eventually it's gonna like develop into like an eating disorder. Like, okay, I can't have this because the scale is more important. I don't know. I don't know the best way to think about it, because what he's describing sounds good for what he's trying to achieve, and he clearly needs it at this weight. He said he was like 520. But let's say someone that's 100 pounds is saying that, and they like 6 feet tall, and you're like, girl, I think you need to eat. And you're like, but the scale, I don't know. Very odd.
before I think I've
I
lasted
don't know.
maybe 6 months.
I don't know the answers.
Right? And this is the first time I've lasted. This is now 15 months, almost 16 months into this process.
Ooh. Going on
Not
2
easy,
years.
and it's been quite difficult at times, but showing up every day trying to do better.
When you like look back at your habits and like this,
Yeah.
do you look back in like anger?
I'm just sad.
Yeah.
Like, why were you like so hurt? Why didn't you let people in? Let people care about you? Let people be there for you? That's why I'm like just sad.
Yeah.
Just like meal one, the first few bites were great, and then it just became a lot. I was really not enjoying any of it, and again, it was simply about getting the food down, which I feel like is going to be the case for all the meals to come.
You just gotta push through. Just keep chewing. The ranch helps a lot. That's why.
No.
Yeah.
This is something I never say. They taste great, but I can't swallow.
With lunch down, it was time to train, something Sal never skips, starting with cardio. 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, which just a few months ago,
That's
he couldn't do it all.
intense. Stairmaster
Meanwhile,
is
I was
crazy.
fighting for my life, trying not to revisit my Popeyes on the bike. From there, we did a chest and back workout with maximum intensity. You could tell he was locked in for all of it. He was strong as hell, scary strong. But the best thing of all was, you could really tell he was genuinely happy to be there. Once the workout was finished, we went to go check out a place that Sal used to spend majority of his time when he was at his heaviest.
Wait. This is the famous bench. No
Oh,
matter
you
what
gamble
happened, I would
too?
walk here,
Was
rest
it just
for 5
all
minutes,
addiction?
and then I would go inside.
Did you go right there?
Yeah.
Wow. So just like boom, boom,
Here.
5 minutes, catch your breath, and then inside.
And inside. So bench to bench.
Was that like was that like a psychological thing for you, or was it like an actual like I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it there?
No, I couldn't make it.
You couldn't make it.
No, I couldn't make it. Like 0% chance I could make it from my car to the cash register to get chips.
I mean, that makes sense if he was 725 pounds. That's a lot of fucking weight. And it's not like his bones are bigger. Like, that nigga gotta be strong as hell. Yeah, when he lose that weight, yeah, that nigga gonna be strong as hell. Like, you gonna see muscles.
Just to get to the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did that ever like freak you out, or like how did that make you feel?
Ashamed.
Yeah.
Ashamed. But when the card got my hand, I felt like a euphoria for a second, and so I was chill.
You say like ashamed a lot?
Yeah.
Did you ever like, were you ever scared within it? Like, did you ever go like, holy shit, like this is my life right now? Or was it kind of just like, you kind of just accepted everything, you kind of felt numb?
No. There were times when like, in the hospital especially, where I was like, this is really bad. This is really scary, really bad. When I came close to death, I was just afraid. Everything else, I was just like, this really sucks.
Yeah.
And I should change, but I don't want to change. Or I don't have the strength to change. I think I always wanted to change. I don't know if I have the strength to change.
Yeah.
Until this day, I don't know if I have the strength to change. I think I'm
you
teaching
do, man.
myself as I go.
Yeah, you got it. I can see it.
I appreciate
can see it in the eyes, man. Even for the last time I saw you, you're down a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
So you can't say you don't have
Nigga's
the
down
strength.
200 pounds. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I think
that's a whole average male human you've lost.
Yeah.
Like fuck yeah, man. Come on.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you have strength. Come on. Oh, that's all right, man. Where are we right now?
Poker club. So I used to spend probably 30 hours a week working out here, or not.
Working out, I guess. Yeah.
What was his job? He was spending $150 on food every day, and then he was also going to go gamble every single day. How's How's he affording this?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But you know, I was playing poker.
That's what I need to know.
30 hours a week, especially like if I lost my job. It was like the main funder of my life. Was poker.
Oh, so you gambled for your job?
For food, yeah.
For food?
For food and my job. So like, I didn't have a job, so I was playing cards professionally, whatever. But like, cards was okay. I went to the casino, I got out of hand.
So do you think you also had a gambling addiction along with food addiction?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your prime, like how many hours were you spending in here?
On an average week, 30 hours.
30 hours a week?
On a bad
That's a
week,
job.
Okay.
15. On a good week, 60 hours.
Okay, and biggest win in a day?
$20,000.
Ooh. Okay.
But the loss is also 18,000.
Oh.
So this place closes at 2 a.m.
Okay.
But oftentimes, if you pay them enough money, they would
They'll stay
open
open?
till 4, 6, 8. I was always the instigator of like, let's stay late, let's play late, because I never wanted to quit playing because I'm a social creature. I need to be outside, extroverted, whatnot. When I realized it was like 9 people sitting down and just shooting the shit for what could be 14 hours, well now I can be extroverted again. So now it's a safe space for me to come and hang out with friends,
that makes
be
sense.
with friends and talk shit, whatever. But they don't care about me. They don't ask me, how are you doing? How's your family?
Okay.
They don't notice the subtleties of the weight gain, right? I used to spend probably, in a session, if I'm here from like 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. till 4 a.m., that's 12 hours, I'm gonna probably have 10 bags of chips.
No matter how full I am right now, I always have a stomach for chips. I guess like the strategy is like new location, new stomach.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Like it's first time here, so the new stomach's ready.
The stomach is ready to go.
Yeah. It's interesting that you wanted to hang out with people here, but then not like your loved ones.
Well, I wanted to be around people because I needed, like, I need human interaction, but I didn't want anyone to care about me.
It became clear this wasn't just a card room. This was a place Sal would go to escape from friends, from family, from people who cared about him. He had people to talk to here, familiar faces, casual conversations, but they were surface level. No one really knew what was going on in his life outside these walls. It was a way to not be alone without really being seen.
I actually remember one time vividly, it was like 10 p.m. at night. My mom calls me, and she's like, your aunt passed away. And I asked the dealer to deal me in. Like, I did not, like, I was like, we weren't close, but I was like, okay, thank you. Hung up and played the next hand. Like, I didn't miss a hand.
Thank you.
Like, I was really detached from everything and everyone because I was ashamed of who I was. I had gotten to the point where, like, I was almost immobile, but I didn't care enough to, like, let them love me, let them care about me, let them...
Like you didn't want to hurt them?
I didn't want to hurt them, but I also didn't want to hear, like, I wasn't ready to change.
Right.
So I didn't want to, like, I knew if I showed up, all they want to talk about is, like, Sal, you look really bad. And we're worried for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if you don't see me, you can't worry about me. You know how to play cards?
No, man. You take advantage of me now.
We sat and played cards for a bit, and honestly, the chips are going down pretty effortlessly considering the stuff I've eaten today. It's scary how many chips you can eat without even realizing it.
I kind of forgot that I've eaten today. I'm saying.
Now those 10 little bags of chips, I don't think that's that bad, especially in 10 hours. A bag of chips an hour, that ain't in the family size. That's the little snack size. So 10 bags of chips probably make, oh no, that's probably 2 family size bags. Maybe that is bad. I don't know. I mean, eating 10 bags of chips in 10 hours is still a little crazy, especially if you had 4 pizzas, 24 wings before that.
Like, you forget real fast. That
Yeah,
you just,
I can get lost in that.
Yeah, you get mindlessly just eating. Some of it's like tedious, so it's like you don't play very many hands. So a lot of the time it's just chit-chatting, talking, hanging out with people. So you become friends with folks. So what ended up happening was I came to the card room to...
Y'all, the people that owned that place was probably pissed every time he came in. They're like, dang, we gotta put more chips up. But nah, he was probably spending hella money if he was there for 10 hours.
avoid people.
Never mind.
I
They
ended
probably
up
like
meeting
when he
folks
came
and
in.
becoming close to them. And that was not on the agenda at all.
What made you continue? Was it just purely like the food, or was there another emotion in yourself that was just shame?
Shame. It was the food for sure, but shame was like... Actually, I remember, this is funny, this is not played. I remember Jimmy and I talking. He stopped me one time outside. I think he was drunk. But he stops me and he says, buddy, I see you here every day. You know, we play basketball once a week. Come out, text me, come out, right? That was like, and then I didn't come back for 2 months because I felt ashamed that like someone noticed that and like I didn't want to be there because I felt so ashamed of myself for being in that situation where someone felt like who really didn't know me, but they felt so concerned about my well-being that they wanted to say something, right?
Damn, how do you tell people that they're getting big then? Because I don't know. I would never tell someone that they're getting fat, but I would be like, hey, you want to go do this activity with me? You want to go kayaking? You want to go walk around the park? Like, just like random things that like I would do naturally, but I'm like, maybe they should come with me. So if you can't do that, I don't know how you would tell somebody. And I guess you don't tell people. Because I feel like he knows he's big, so nobody has to tell him. I don't know. I guess you just keep your opinions to yourself. But shouldn't you be concerned about people's well-being if they're 700 pounds? I don't know how you go about this.
I appreciate him saying something, but it wasn't like I was in the mood to receive it.
Right.
Same thing with my friends and family. My friends deeply cared about me, and I was, for lack of a better word, throwing my life away.
Right.
And was content with that until I wasn't. And I had to like almost die 3 times to get there.
And just like now seeing you and like what you're representing online, it's just it's like the shift is just incredible.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I try to just show up. I mean, it's not easy. I fail a lot. I mess up. I make mistakes. But like if I can win more days than I lose, that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Do you feel like getting like if your mom was going to say something to you now, like do you feel like you respond much better to
Yeah.
it?
Respond way better. Like I'm way. I can have tough conversations now. I couldn't have tough conversations back then. Half of life is having really difficult conversations. The good moments are easy. There's a lot of those, but the tough conversations where you have growth. And I was deeply afraid of growing. I got to the hospital, then I waited like 10 days to make that first video. Cause I needed to find a random day basically to make. Okay, I get to sit down. It was like at 7 p.m. We filmed that video for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I posted it, and then I was like, well, we can't go back now. We just told a bunch of people that we're doing this.
Yeah.
Right? Because it got like 10,000 views in
That
the
makes
first
sense.
2 hours. So I was like, well, we're here. And we'll see what happens.
With each bag of chips averaging around 140 calories, that's 1,400 calories in just chips, bringing the day's total to just about 10,000 calories.
So the total is 4 pizzas, 24 chicken wings, 10 bags of chips. What is next? Pasta? Is that on the list?
What are you doing?
I'm ordering some food.
Ordering
All right,
dinner?
man, hit me. Is this? Do we call these meals at this point?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like
Next eating.
feedings. This is the third feeding of the day.
What is
Eating
else?
adventure. So this is like Indian food.
Indian food.
Yeah.
Just what I
Oh,
need
okay.
after playing cards. Indian food
But this is like.
at max capacity is like a freaking spiritual challenge.
Well, it was like 2 a.m. So like.
Maybe that's a Hindu concept. I don't know. Naan?
Yeah.
Non-negotiable. What's this? Rice?
Rice.
Carbs are low today, man. Gotta
Yeah.
refeed. 2 rices.
One of them is a goat. One of them is butter chicken. Let me grab you a fork.
Please.
That doesn't look bad.
Or a shovel, man.
I mean, it is a lot of rice,
The
but
smell. Oh, man.
It's smelling good.
This one might put me into submission, dude.
Here's a fork.
Thank you.
Here's your shovel.
Thank you. I don't think that Indian food goes with ranch, but why do I feel like I'm testing that theory today? We haven't been out? No ranch? Okay.
No ranch. No.
I mean, I will say the butter chicken is giving off ranch energy.
Yeah.
A little bit, like.
But there are some rules that we just don't break. Now, what I would do is I would pour the butter chicken over the rice.
It's crazy how good it tastes, and then how there's like an aftertaste of regret along with it. Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah.
Food really is addicting.
It is.
Oh, I've never had goat. Oh,
you
there's
don't
a
like
huge
it?
fat pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's real rich.
Yeah. So what is your favorite food? What is that one
Probably
food?
Middle Eastern, Indian food.
Indian food?
Like
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
so versatile, so much flavorful.
Because a lot of times
Is he
today,
Indian
even like,
or is he black?
I wasn't necessarily hungry. I was just getting food to get food.
Yeah.
I was eating out of shame.
Yeah.
So what percentage of like eating was joy at all?
I think the Indian food dishes were always like, oh, this is like actually good. This
Yeah.
is what I want. But like
Okay.
most of the time it was just kind of like mindless eating, right? And the Indian food turned into mindless eating pretty quickly. But for those first probably 10 bites, full of joy. You might think that one of the pizza or the wings, or those might be the biggest triggers. This is the one that's like, this looks fire.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably the healthiest one.
maybe.
Yeah. White rice,
Yeah.
chicken.
Rice would spike my blood sugar too much. So I would only eat one rice.
Oh,
And
so you
then-
just.
Yeah, I would just not eat that one.
Okay.
So
But
that was
then-
my,
But then like the naans.
yeah, I would probably eat like half those.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad
And then I
meal.
would split that up. And so like, I may pour my rice into the butter chicken, so it's a little bit more. And then, you know, the other half of the rice goes in that curry goat,
Mhm.
and then the naan would be there. Now, like, sometimes like I would falter, and around like 4 a.m.
You come down and
I
have
might
it.
wake up and have the rest of the rice.
If it's in the house, it's hard for you to like stop thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
It's really weird. My eyes are like, yeah.
Yeah.
My stomach's like,
Yeah.
no. You know?
Could you finish this?
Like, and like if I had a gun to my head behind camera, yeah, I'd finish it, but otherwise, like,
No shot.
no.
I think you can finish it.
It's just so oily, dude. They're just like so heavy. Like, man, like I am craving,
Something fresh.
yeah, like a salad or like vegetables, like in a
I-
side.
I've never in my life craved a salad. What kind of shit is that? I'm just craving a salad. Get the fuck out my face. I have craved fruit. I think I can crave that, but I think that's just sugar.
Or something. Oh, that was so good, dude.
I know.
Just looking at that is making the table raise like 2 inches off the ground right now. Oh, I feel like I'm like drowning in a ranch-filled swamp. Like, is the non-ranch flavored, or am I just losing my mind? Like, what?
Losing your mind. But it's fire.
Mm.
But you're
Is there
kinda
more
doing
food
it wrong.
after
The
this?
The naan has to be dipped in something. It needs to be dipped in some gravy. There you go. But is that kind of addicting too?
Yeah.
It's like you can't, like you're full, but you like find yourself coming back to it still.
It's like I hate myself, but not enough to stop.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so sleepy. Bro, I'm ready to go to bed.
So yeah, this was like great because then you could eat and then you'd go to sleep. At
My
3
sleep is
a.m.
gonna be legendary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even though I was extremely full and feeling very sick, the Indian food was actually delicious. I thought that this was going to be it for the food, but of course,
What's
I
next?
was wrong.
Around 1 o'clock in the morning.
A
I'd
midnight
start ordering
snack?
food at the card room, and we might go till 4 a.m. unexpectedly, randomly.
So that means there's more food.
So I needed to make sure I had extra food just in case we played till 4 a.m.
Makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't risk this being delivered and then not being there. So I'll stop on my way home and grab something I'm guaranteed you never had before.
You're right, man.
What is it?
I've never had this before.
It's going to change your life.
No, White Castle?
We're gonna order 12
I knew it was a
original
burger.
sliders with cheese, and then I need 4 1929s.
What? 12 plus 4. 16 sliders.
Damn.
Okay, well, these.
So it's 4 pizzas, 24 wings, 10 bags of chips, 2 things of naan, 2 things of rice, curry goat, butter chicken, and 16 burgers. That's a lot of fucking
Sliders
food.
are either really small or I'm really in trouble. I don't,
I mean, they all
yeah,
are
this
small,
is, no,
but
this
still.
is actually, this is disgusting, dude. Like, this is like, I don't know if I should be impressed by you or scared of
No,
you.
I'm scared of me.
Yeah, I'm scared of you. I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
I'm scared.
It's official.
You ready?
I mean, you really do eat like tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Those chicken
We're
dinners?
really pushing every day to the max capacity.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've never had White Castle before, so like, how would you describe it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's great. I've heard mixed reviews.
It's equally great and horrible at the same time.
That kind of sums up today, actually.
I think it's like
Yeah,
half and
that's
half.
But
It's
important.
good, but it
You gotta
ain't
have
great.
your ranch.
Okay. So this meal
Like,
is
I would go back.
3,910 calories, not including the ranch.
Yeah.
All right. They're extremely cute. They have like their own little casket, each individual slider.
Their own little casket.
I'm just so concerned with how cheap this was, man. Probably like raccoon meat. I didn't even need to use teeth.
No, it's
Really soft.
It's like old people food.
Yeah.
The bread.
It's
It
soft.
just like receives me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a small slider or do I have big hands?
It's both.
It's a small slider.
I think you're gonna never eat ranch again after today.
You are correct, my friend.
This is a chicken slider. There's not really much slowing down. You just kind of.
Yeah. So for this, were you kind of just going as fast as
I've
you
never had
possibly
their
could?
chicken
This
sliders.
is like 4 a.m. I was trying to eat it before I went to sleep. You want in the dark place yet?
I've been there for a bit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, how long would it take you to eat something like this?
15 minutes. Like you ate bite by bite. I would just eat a slider at a time.
Oh, you python.
Stuffing the whole slider in his mouth. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
just one
Them
slice,
sliders
that's
ain't that goddamn small. They need
Wow,
at least
dude.
2 bites.
Sure. So we get a fresh one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, just go. Just go. That's all you gotta do.
See,
You gonna make it?
that's the greed, the gluttony God was talking about.
Bro.
It was bad.
As you can tell, this White Castle slider was a battle. The first time I ever heard of White Castle was in the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, where they need a
Yeah.
serious amount of drugs just to make this place sound appealing. And at the time I didn't get it. Now, I absolutely do.
I have never been one to tap out, man.
Yeah.
But this might be
This might be it.
this might be my first time ever.
Yeah.
Is this how you felt?
I hated myself at this point. I knew what I was doing was killing myself slowly, meal by meal. But by this point of the day, like, I just didn't want to live. Like, this meal tasted horrible, really. Like, it's not good. I would never willingly eat White Castle day after day, but I wanted to feel something, and this made me feel despair, right? I felt
Damn.
the entire day apathy, like nothing at all. And finally, when I got to this meal, I just felt like despair, which was some emotion that I could hold on to. It was like, whatever.
You had a hard time feeling emotion, but you could feel a negative emotion, so you'd rather feel negative than than nothing at all.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was better than feeling nothing. Feeling
Yeah.
nothing is like, it's when the window looks better than the front door.
So for people out there who are watching, who struggle with like food addiction,
Yeah.
and kind of are in like the weeds of what you went through, like is there anything like
Damn.
advice
Y'all notice the box says follow your crave? Lord.
that you can give them right now?
The most important thing is take one step, whether it's a nutritionist, a doctor, a gym, like take one step and don't make it too many steps, right? It's if you make this thing too big, you'll never get there, right?
Yeah.
You have to do it small by small, step by step,
Mhm.
bench by bench. It's funny, we talked about bench by bench is like what I did when I was at 700 pounds, but I still do it to this day. 25 pounds, 25 pounds, 25 pounds, right? Bench to bench,
Slider by slider.
slider by
You know?
slider,
So it's 16, but just go one at a time.
one at a time.
Yeah.
Knock it out.
That's good. That's the best thing. I think that's how I go about like setting goals and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's like you have to be able to achieve mini ones on the way to the big one. Because if you don't achieve anything, it's hard to be motivated the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever do this again?
No. The fact that
No.
this is one day,
Yeah.
and I'm
Never.
already contemplating fasting for a week, and you do this every day,
Did.
it's just
Did.
you do this every day. It's just like incredible.
Yeah.
Like incredible. I don't even understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 16 sliders. I don't think I can do that. So it will, at least not after eating all that other food in that day. Realistically, how many sliders could I eat? I think if 16 sliders was in front of me, I could eat all 16 like in a competition. But just like on a regular, I think I could eat 4. Especially because they're small.
But like where you were to where you are now is just like incredible discipline. And like
I appreciate it.
where you're going, I
200
feel like
pounds.
so many of us can't wait to see it.
That is just so much.
Because I just feel like you have such a good like head on your shoulders, and then like you can clearly you have like the fire in your eyes, and I think that like you're gonna achieve everything that you want to achieve.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I gotta get this stuff out of my
Yeah,
face.
this is
man.
yours.
I have to get it out of my
Same.
face. Yeah. Yeah.
Today, Sal was brave enough to share the lowest moments of his life with the world, and that takes an incredible amount of strength. If this video proves anything, it's that no matter how far down you feel, no matter how stuck or hopeless things seem, you can fight your way back.
Want to do really well this year to lose 200 pounds?
It won't be easy, it won't be quick, but it will be worth it. Sal is down nearly 200 pounds, and this isn't the end of his story. This is just the beginning.
Good for him.
between the two of them have lost over 600 pounds together.
I have no doubt he's going to accomplish everything he sets his mind to. And if you're watching this and struggling right now, remember this. Your life is worth fighting for. Don't give up.
Good video. This whole video felt like someone doing drugs in front of a recovering addict. No, facts. I was concerned for him because I was like, if this is what he used to eat on a day to day, it's probably stuff he likes. I was like, is it gonna set him back? I don't know. I hope not. Food is designed to be addictive. It is. Especially like when you're checking out at a store, then like you walking up to the aisle, the register, and just be all these snacks and shit. I'm like, do I need that? No, but it's in front of me, it's right there. I might as well take it. Willpower. That's funny. That was a good video though. I kind of want to watch this, but I only have like 15 minutes left before I gotta go do some. I got some things to do. I go watch this French Montana one. Yeah, I will
Mike
watch
Will
this.
Made It was on.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Okay, this is French Montana just got exposed badly by one of his homies by Poetic Flacco.
On the Backfield podcast that he exposed French Montana for doing him in the worst way and being one of the.
Did y'all know French Montana was married to a princess? Like I think she's like an Arabian princess. So he don't gotta rap no more. That man can be a stay-at-home husband if he wants to. Just fun fact.
Grimiest people in the music industry. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I'll put money on what the weather is going to be every day on your first deposit. I've watched a couple of these French Montana interviews recently, and I've had the same question after every interview. Because each interview, French talks about how he made Unforgettable. That's a record that's 2 times diamond. That's his biggest record.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about how a record that's 2 times diamond, that's 84 million sold worldwide, right? Made over $1 billion. He hasn't made not $1 from that record. Now, I always thought it was weird, but he always put the blame on the record label.
Is he signed?
And it's not until this Mike Will Made It interview that we found out the real reason why French Montana haven't received $1.
There's no way why I shouldn't be making money off Unforgettable. Right. There's no way why I shouldn't be making money off Pop That on my first album, or second. You know, we got so many hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hits speak for themselves. I haven't made $1 of Unforgettable, and it's almost double diamond.
No, that's wait.
Double diamond is $2 billion.
It's 20 million.
20 million.
Well,
20 billion. That's 20 million was sold.
No, that's just in the States. Around the world, probably like 84 or something like that.
Yeah. What you mean you ain't make $1? How much money they spent on the record?
That's what I'm saying. When you coming up as an artist, you're not really looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so did he just have a huge advance? Is that why he's not making any money off of this record? Like, he keeps saying this, but like, explain.
Just looking at,
looking at that upfront money.
Upfront money because you're trying to get your bag up. You know what I'm saying? Then once you figure out that you're making money in the back end, now you want the back end too. So it's kind of not fair. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really be mad at the labels because you're supposed to look at all that in the beginning. But now it's on 100%. You know what I'm saying? And we just put our own money up. I mean, radio, what it costs? I mean,
$250.
$250. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you drop $250 and
couple billboards.
Yeah.
Going independent is not that easy because the labels have monopoly on all the infrastructure and the industry within the media industry to make it impossible and to deter an artist from going independent. But that's a story for another day, okay? Now, French Montana played like the sob story when talking about why he didn't get $1 from Unforgettable. But Mike Will Made It actually did an interview with Esso and Anakin where he broke down the exact reason why French ain't make $1 from that song. And let's just say the sob story that French told is not it.
How'd that phone call go when Sway called you and told you gave away Unforgettable?
It wasn't even Sway calling me that and telling me that he gave away Unforgettable. It was really like me just seeing it on the internet leaked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know it was gonna be a huge record? From the
Yeah, for sure. I knew it was a huge record with just only Sway Lee on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as an executive, it's almost like, man, you just bought this new jewelry and you had it sitting over there, and then boom, you pull up and I'm outside with that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. Like, we weren't looking to get that song placed on anybody's album. We weren't looking to put any artist on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Only reason Jeremiah even had it because Jeremiah had delivered Throw Some More for Ray Shrimmer before they even took off.
Right.
So, man, when he delivered that joint, it was like, Sway was like, man, damn, bro, I got to do something else with Jeremiah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Unforgettable was supposed to be on Shrimp Life too.
I'm conflicted here because
Doesn't that happen often though? Like, don't artists get offered songs and the next day they're offering it to somebody else? Like, you didn't jump on the song quick enough, so they just sold it. I feel like that's a common thing in the industry. And also, I feel like what's meant to be is gonna be. Because if the song was gonna blow up with Ray Sremmurd and French, then that's how it was meant to work out. If Mike Will made it, ended up getting on a song, it might not have been as big as it was. Like, I don't know. I feel like it just depends. Like, everything works out for a reason.
I kind of understand what Mike is saying, but it gets to a point where, first off, it couldn't have gotten any better. It couldn't have gone any better. The song is 2 times diamond, 84 million sold. What more did you want? Now, Mike is saying, hey, bruh, if we would have done it our way, the label wouldn't have had as big of a cut they had. We would have done it the right way. It would have just been us. But French leaked the record. So,
but would it have gotten as big as a push if it was just them and not the label? Because isn't the label the one putting it on the radio?
French got the record from Sway Lee. He bought it from Sway Lee. However, Mike Will made it. It's the producer. It's his beat. It's his tax. It's his everything.
Oh.
So hence, he owns like 50% of it. He wouldn't clear it. So when French leaked the record, he kept taking it down, right? Sending copyright takedowns. However, the copyright takedowns couldn't work fast enough because by that time, the internet already grabbed a hold of it. DJs were already playing it. The radio was already playing it. So Mike was forced to come to the table and make a deal. That deal led him with a larger percentage than he would probably, have if it was just him and Sway. French got kind of effed over, ain't really make $1 from it. The labels kind of made a pretty decent penny as well. So Mike is saying that he has a problem with how French went about it because French could have came to him directly, but French didn't. French kind of went around him because French understood he didn't want French on the song. My problem with this is Mike kept saying, oh, I knew what the record was. Oh, I knew what it was. But you was sitting on it. You sat on the record. You didn't drop it. You didn't release it. Right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because people only know the record was a banger after the fact. You clearly didn't think this record was gonna go nowhere. That's why you ain't release it. But I didn't know French did that. I didn't know he leaked the song himself, just so it could go out there. And if I Mike Will made it, I would have increased my cut too. You ain't getting shit. Like, this is my record. You did it behind my back. Pay me my money. What did French expect him to do? Just go with it? Like, that's dumb.
So, like, it's cool to be like a Monday night quarterback, right? Like a Monday morning quarterback. But if you had the record and you sat on the record and you didn't release the record and you wanted to wait until Sway Lee's solo project, which is probably going to be years later, I think Sway Lee is dropping a solo project this year.
Right now.
Didn't Unforgettable drop like what, 2018, I think? 2017? I'm not sure. Maybe a little later, maybe, maybe around that time. But yeah, like if the record hadn't had dropped at that time, you think it would have been big enough if you would have dropped it 8 years later? So you set on the record, you pussyfoot around it, French got the record and dropped it and made it a hit, and now you mad and salty and complaining about it on a podcast.
Sway had did Black Beatles, and then boom, Jimmy was like, all
Black
right, boom,
Beatles
I get on
in
that
the
one.
city.
All right, boom, now we done. You know what I'm saying? And then Sway was like, bro, what about this Unforgettable? I'm like, yeah, Jim, just get on the Unforgettable. Jim was like, man, bro, like I'm just tapped out. Like, bro, we'll get it. I'll get on there on the next album. So they were already talking about doing solo project. It was talks about it.
Right.
So I was like, man, what's gonna work if Jim don't get on here, Sway? if Jim don't get on here, then we could use it for the first Sway Lee album. And so, boom, Swim Life 2 dropped.
Wait. Oh, does he mean Jim like Jimmy? Like in Ray Sherman, or you mean Jim like Jim Jones? I need people to be specific when they saying names.
And like a week or two later, and then Black Beatles just started shooting up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Black Beatles was #1 on the Hot 100 for like, 8 weeks. And out of nowhere, Unforgettable just leaks on the internet.
Wow.
And I'm just like, hold on, what the like, you know what I'm saying? But people had told me that they had heard Bro's version. You know what I'm saying? I had already been familiar with French. We already had a relationship, and the fact that Bro ain't reach out to me and let me know, like, hey man, your little bro did this song right here. Man, I would love to get on it any kind of way. What are y'all planning to do with it? Or like, what are y'all planning not to do with it? Or like, are y'all sleeping on it or are y'all not? It was no conversation. It was just like, oh my God, this shit hot. Boom, I'm gonna put my verse on here and leak it. You feel me? And it's like, I felt like we had more respect for each other than that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever talked?
What you mean?
Have you ever talked about it?
Since then.
Not really.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it worked out for you. But it worked out, right, Mike?
This next part kind of pissed me off.
No.
Because they asked him, well, it all worked out, right? And Mike is still salty. Like, he's still salty that first put it out. And I'm like, hold on, man. I understand being salty in the moment.
That is weird, because if you're getting paid off the record, it's been years. Like, why you still mad? Let this shit go.
It happened, but once you see is 2-time diamond, 84 million, and you still had your splits on it, and you still got paid from it, then what are you complaining about? That's what I don't. Maybe it's because I'm not an artist or I'm not in the music industry. Y'all tell me, what is he still complaining about if he made all that money and the song was wildly successful? My thing is, if you guys were saving it for Sway Lee's first solo project, his first solo project is dropping this year.
And everything is about timing. If you release that song now, it probably wouldn't be 2 times diamond. Like, that's just the truth. Shit just works on timing. It was meant to go out back then, and it was meant to go diamond back then. If it dropped today, it would not be diamond.
So the song dropped in 2017. So y'all would have held a song for 9 years. You was sleeping on the song. You ain't rock with the song. You ain't F with it. It's simple as that, bro. You slept. If this song was such a priority for you, you would have dropped that song because you knew it was a hit. You didn't think it was a hit, right? And now you're looking back and you're salty at French, and I don't understand why you're salty at French, bro. If you still got the splits, you still made money, and you still made a lot of things. It's as if like you didn't want French on the song because you didn't want French to get credit for the song.
Not really.
Why you say it didn't work out for you?
Nah, it worked out for Sony because they own the.
So I think it worked out for him, but like I do understand like him maybe still having beef with French because he went around his back. So it's just like morals or like principle. But hell, you still getting paid, bro. I wouldn't have no ill will. I'm like, dang. Probably don't fuck with French no more, but like I'm glad he did leak the song.
Master, I'm a businessman. I'm an executive. You know what I'm saying? So that was supposed to be one of
under your catalog.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We could have put French on there, and we could have let that be with eardrummers and Interscope like how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up going through Epic. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with this record. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, if I rock his jewelry and we just downstairs, he paid for it. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? This his jewelry. He got it laid out. He know how he want to shoot outside and everything. And I'm just already outside rocking his shit. And then it's like, this interview goes viral. It's like, hey, Clue, it worked out though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It worked out, brother. The interview goes viral.
That's a great example. But Mike, most people would look at it like, yo, the song is a big record. You made a lot of money on it. Your name is ringing bells.
My name was already ringing bells.
I mean, it's stronger. It's bigger now.
Nah, cause I didn't like.
He ain't hearing that at all.
Yeah, it's not
You said
about
you're a
that.
businessman.
It's just, yeah, I'm a businessman and I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect, you know what I'm saying? It's respect first. Out of respect, we already know each other, so you can have that conversation with me if you're gonna do it. You know
what
what I'm
if I
saying?
don't look at it that way, Mike? What if I'm just excited and didn't think about it and just made an abrupt decision and know you didn't like it, but I might have up, but I'm like, yo, this record is fire. I want to get this out.
How about this? What if French thinks you might say no?
I'm
not saying you that style of nigga. And you just said 10 minutes ago, that's a hot record.
So if that's the case, if French style might say no and he did.
A lot of people, probably not the best way to go about it, but they be like, what is it? Better to ask for forgiveness than, what is the saying? You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission or some dumb shit like that. Better to ask. Oh, is that it? Oh my God, I ain't got no signal. Yeah, it is. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Probably not the best way to go about it, but if you really do think someone's going to say no, you're like, well, let me just go ahead and do it. And I'm going to say sorry afterwards. They'll probably forgive me.
That, then I mean, he stole.
I wouldn't consider that theft for a multitude of reasons. One, like French paid Sway Lee like $1 million for the song. So French got the song from Sway Lee. Without Sway Lee, French wouldn't have had the song. So if Sway Lee sold the song to French and French hopped on it, but you're a producer, so I guess you still own the beat to it, so you still get to decide who gets the song because you own the beat, then no, that's not theft, bro.
Wait, so French did pay for it? That's confusing. Shouldn't he have beef with Sway Lee then? Sway Lee's the one who gave away the song. Maybe French just didn't know. Like, I would assume if French paid $1 million for the song, he probably thought he had permission from you as well. This sounds like Sway Lee's problem, actually.
Like
Sway Lee's the responsible party.
He paid $1 million. Yo, if I'm French, I'm like a tad bit insulted, bro. I bought the song from Sway Lee. I paid $1 million. You own the beat, and you was on some hating shit. You ain't want me to get no shine for the song, so you ain't want me, right? Because that's the only reason I could really think of. Like, you ain't want me to get no shine for the song. Because if the song went 2-time diamonds, 84 million plaques, bruh, and you got paid, you got your proper credits and your proper like rights and points on the song, everything worked out good.
Yeah, that don't make sense. His beef is with the wrong person. His beef should be with Sway Lee, not French.
You only mad because I'm on a song and I get credit. Like, come on, man. Like this, yeah.
And French not making no money on the song.
Some people, bro, I'll be real, man. Some people, you gotta watch. Some people are just miserable, man. Now, I'm not saying Mike Will is miserable, you know, because obviously, you know,
might be,
I got
a
respect
little
for the
bit.
brother. But I have yet to see what the problem is here, bro. French made no money from the song. You made all the money.
I don't. You made money off of it.
That's literally what it is. What are you talking about?
But you made money off of it, so he can't steal it if you made money.
It ain't about money. Everything.
This is why.
That's
why
I'm the same way.
But that's what stealing
I'm gonna
means.
make money off of it when it come
Got
out.
you, Mike.
When it come out on Sway Lee album, I'm gonna make money off of it. That's why Black Beatles was #1 on the Hot 100 for 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We was already making money on their first album. We had five successful singles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Their
that's a
first
fact.
album went platinum. They ain't dropped no mixtape or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we was already doing it. You feel me? So it's like back to the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I'm like, man, Clue ain't gonna let me rock this shit, man, put it on. He walk up, cameras is already on. I'm already talking in the camera and everything. He looking like, bro, what the f***? How the f*** you get my jewelry, bro? Like, man, I thought you were gonna say no, bro. But hey, look, the interview look good. It's sunny outside. The outfit look good, bro, and you look good too, bro. You ain't even need the jewels, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
I get it.
it's principle. Like, it's just principle, bro. Like at the end of the day,
It's not principle if you attacking the wrong person. The principle you should be standing behind is Sway Lee. Like, yo, why you said my song? That's what he should be mad about. No, he's mad that French paid for the song and then it went platinum.
like, man, we can make so
That's
many
crazy.
songs, bro. We can
I'd be
make
mad
so
if I
many
was
hits.
French
Like,
too.
we actually do this shit. Like, when it comes to that music, we actually do this shit. I introduced French to Sway Lee. You feel me? Like, back when they was on the come up, when I had them come out there and write on Puff's project, you know what I'm saying? And boom, I introduced French to Sway Lee. Man, they could have gotten in the studio. If he heard that song, he liked it. He could have called Sway Lee to the studio and said, "Hey, bro, you know what? Hey, Sway Lee, man, I want to do a song with you, bro. I really like this song. Can I use this song? Are you gonna use it for your album? Well, out of respect, I'm not gonna get on this song. Da da da. Let's do some more. Let's do 10 other songs and let's see if we can do something hotter than that."
But out of respect for who? If Sway Lee was okay with it, if Sway Lee gave him the song, if Sway Lee was okay with French being on the song, then what's the? Maybe I'm not seeing something, so I'm gonna stop it here. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. All right.
His anger is misdirected. That's the only thing. That's what's going on here. He mad at the wrong person. He needs to be mad at Sway Lee.
Does this make sense to y'all? Do y'all like? I'm not. Let me know, bro. All right. Let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? Okay. Did French Montana do something wrong? He bought the song from Sway Lee. I guess he didn't talk to Michael. Michael made it about it, but Sway Lee gave him the song. It was a Sway Lee song, and Mike Will made it beat. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video.
Good video. It wasn't Friend's song to leak. I get your point, but if I created it, I would decide what to do with it. It was Friend's song because he paid for it. Okay, y'all. I think I'm done for tonight. I need to go eat. And I need to watch TV. Need to find something good to watch. What's today? I think I also have to make a thumbnail for a video tomorrow. Almost forgot. But yeah, that's it, guys. I think I'll be back on Monday. If
Then
not,
click
I'll
on
probably
this
do a
video here
random
somewhere on my
stream.
screen,
Just
somewhere here on my screen.
The fuck?
To find out.
If that's the headphone. But this it. I hate headphones that you can just touch and it pauses and starts the music or whatever you playing. But Monday, if not Monday, maybe sooner, I might play a video game or something randomly. You just gotta keep your notifications on, you know? But yeah. All right, y'all. Bye.